it going out there today, boys and girls of Sportland? Once again, it's J&J Outlaw Sports with yours truly, JPC. And I'm going to try a different song intro on this video, so you guys and gals tell me what you think about that. Do you have any other suggestions for maybe an introduction song or any other little tidbits that I could add to make the show better that would make you guys and gals more entertained? Now, today, I want to come in here and talk about something I heard about. I heard that the Big 12 may be getting a little proactive, and they may be actually going to pursue BYU and possibly Houston, and maybe even two more teams. But before I get to all that, I'd like to ask you guys and gals once again to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. We get plenty of views. We got over 1,300 views, 1,700 and 1,300 again on a couple of videos last week. So we're getting the views. We just need the subscriptions. So getting right to it, the rumor is that BYU is going to be the one they pursue first, which I think is a good thing to do, considering BYU has a pretty good history in football. They've won a national championship, as I said before, in 1984 with Jim McMahon and company, and pretty good basketball school as well. So going out and getting BYU, plus they got a lot of eyeballs, because of the Mormon religion and whatnot, would be a great thing. But I heard something that really pissed me off, and I hope the Big 12 doesn't shoot itself in the foot again. Bob, that's for you. Last time, y'all were talking about expanding in 2016, and you talked to Houston and a few other teams and basically did a dog and pony show with them and got them a little bit pissed off. And I found out that's what the whole deal is with Houston, that they led them astray. They let them believe they were going to get invited, made them go through all these hoops and questionnaires or whatever, and they basically ended up not doing a damn thing. Because probably, I think, now they say, I'm not sure about this, that Texas and Oklahoma didn't want to expand. But Houston is not really what really pisses me off. The BYU thing that I heard today was that, from John Kurtz, I heard on his video, that BYU, the problem with BYU is that they've had some issues with LGBTQ, whatever the hell that acronym is for gay rights and whatnot. And they've had some political issues and some religious issues. Well, my thing is this. That ain't got shit to do with college football. It ain't got nothing to do with sports. Has nothing to do with athletic events. Nothing. So cut out the woke horse shit. I'm tired of y'all interjecting your little cowardly asses in our sports. Y'all just need to add them to the conference if you think that they meet the criteria as far as athletics and your academics. Nothing to do with politics, nothing to do with religion. That has nothing to do with it. So just stop. You got these woke jackasses out here that want their voices to be heard and they want to be respected for their views. And I have no issue with that. If you believe in certain things, if you believe in certain gay rights and you believe in certain abortion rights and religious rights, that's your right. But if someone else, so here's the big hypocritical thing about the whole shit and caboodle here. If someone believes something that differentiates and is totally different than what the woke crowd believes in, well, then they start attacking people. But if someone attacks them for their beliefs, there's a big holy mess about it. So, to me, if you don't want someone attacking you for your beliefs, well, then you don't need to be attacking them for their beliefs. If they don't believe in gay marriage, then that's their prerogative. That's their right as an American citizen to believe in what they want to. If they don't believe in abortion, that's their right. If you believe in abortion, that's your right. If you believe in certain gay rights, that's your right. But just because you believe something to be true doesn't suddenly make it okay to trample on other people's beliefs. Y'all have had your beliefs trampled on for decades, maybe even centuries. So you would think that you would come around and say, hey, we're doing the exact same thing that the KKK and the skinheads did back in the day. Y'all no worse than anybody else when y'all judge a university by their religious standards or their political views. They have nothing to do with sports. They have nothing to do with academics. That's completely different and something that you don't need to be touching. And it just pisses me off, makes me angry, because if the Big 12 lets the woke media keep them from adding BYU just because BYU don't believe in some kind of gay right thing, then the Big 12 deserves to die. Y'all deserve to burn an illustrious hell if you let them strong arm you into not adding BYU just because they have a difference of opinion when it comes to religion and politics and other politically correct matters. So, go out, add BYU based on what? Academics and athletics. Add Houston. Stop the mess, stop the silliness about y'all got into a spat in 2016, yada, yada, yada. Add Houston. They got a huge market. They'll replace the hole that Texas left somewhat, maybe not completely, but at least probably about 70 or 80%. Then bring in, like I said before, Central Florida and possibly Cincinnati. You bring those 4 schools in right now. Be proactive. Don't wait around like Andy Staples was saying on 365 Sports Day. Don't just wait around and just add 2. He's saying you just add 2 because then it'd be too many pieces of the pie. Man, shut up. It was called the Big 12 for a reason. There used to be 12 teams, you jackass. I get so tired of this mantra that goes around about, they don't add value to the conference. And then they talk about academics and adding value. You can't have it both ways. You're either going to add to institutions based on academics and their quality of athletics, or you're going to add them based on money. You can't have both. I mean, you can have both to a degree, but to act like it's something about academics and then to turn around and say, they don't bring enough money. I mean, that's just talking out of both sides of your mouth, and it's quite aggravating. So to me, you add those 4 teams, and you're immediately going to be able to compete with the Pac-12, who thought they were too good to add any of the Big 8, now Big 8 schools. The Big 12 conference, Big 8 schools, they thought they were too good to add them. You add those 4 teams, and I'm telling you, down the road, maybe 5-10 years down the road, they're going to regret not taking some of the Big 12 when they had the chance. And that's all I got to say about that. You guys and gals, drop your comments in the comment section and tell me what you think. I might get in trouble for this video. YouTube's been known to take down some of my political rants, so they may deem this one as a politically insightful kind of post. But anyway, like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And as always, KMCA to all the other teams.